Hey beautiful people, this video is about creating a culture of strategy execution. And the reason why I chose to talk about this is I don't normally talk about culture because I find it a little amorphous. But I really like the idea that if we can build strategy execution capacity inside our organization, and we can appreciate that and acknowledge that and honor it and consider it part of the culture, that it is an incredibly powerful strategic asset for our organizations. My name is Jennifer Kenny. I'm the best-selling author of The Innovation Mindset and award-winning author of 100% Capacity. And what I do is I work with multinational organizations to be able to help them build execution capacity inside their orgs, help them be able to do that in highly complex technical and scientific environments, and do it with measurable impact. So let's talk about the idea that we've all heard at this stage, which is the Peter Drucker quote that says, "Culture eats strategy for breakfast." And I believe what he was pointing to was the idea that if we are able to leverage aspects of a culture and embed capability into a culture, recognition and appreciation of capability into a culture, then we put ourselves into a position where our strategy can actually be more valuable than our competitor's strategy, more successful, and have more measurable impact. So I want to help you think about how and learn about how to cultivate a living, learning culture of execution. So I talk about execution as being the execution layer within an organization. And if we acknowledge that your culture probably already has execution patterns, but they might look confusing or disparate or different from group to you. And so what I'd love to be able to do is help you be able to build a capacity to be able to see how execution works inside companies and see how it works differently than how you may currently think. So when we think about execution, we think about getting work done. And the way that we get work done primarily in organizations today is we get it done through projects. And projects follow a very, what I would consider to be rigid approach. Even with agile frameworks, what happens is we end up doing work as being what I call input, process, output. And what it means is people receive certain information, they manipulate it in a certain way, and they produce a certain output. They might receive a task that needs to be done, they'll deliver on the task, and then they acknowledge that the task is complete. And what that does is it puts us in a position where we're never really learning from each other, where we are constantly in an environment where we are lobbing stuff over the wall to each other, where our sense making, where our context understanding is stripped away from the work that we're doing. And sometimes we'll have a boss who actually gives us context and helps us make sense. And that allows us alleviates a certain amount of pressure on us in terms of our feeling that we are just processing stuff through and that we are kind of a cog in the wheel. But if we look at how work gets done and what execution really is it's our ability to be able to coordinate effectively with each other. Now, what's happening in organizations over the past 150, 20 years is we have seen progressively growing. We have seen that our knowledge has expanded massively over the last century. Our understanding of how technology works and the world works and the technologies we bring to the table, our education around those technologies has really meant that we are now working in an environment with highly educated, highly sophisticated people who have deep, deep knowledge in very small niches of work. If we're not able to co-invent and co-create together, we are not leveraging that knowledge and that ability. If we do a top-down, telling people what to do, assigning tasks to them, we are massively under-leveraging their capability to be able to deliver value for us and for our customers. So as we think about embedding execution as a strategy execution, as a capacity within our organizations, there's a couple of things that I really would love you to take into account. Is execution happens both at the micro and the macro level. And what it does is The micro level is where we coordinate with one other human being. The macro level is where we are coordinating, where multiple different human beings are coordinating with each other to produce an entire network of coordination. Our ability to be able to see, design, and understand that network is what allows us to be able to really build execution capacity. So execution capacity isn't our ability to draw process maps and put them down on paper. It isn't our ability to be able to put in good metrics and standards that we want to use in our org. It's our individual people's ability to be able to do that dance of co-invention and co-creation with each other. Our execution capacity has to do with their awareness and their understanding and their visibility into the system. If we can learn how to see, design, orchestrate, and help people see that network of commitments, what we're doing is we're creating a tremendous amount of autonomy and intelligence and embedding that into our system. That actually allows us to be able to create a culture of strategy execution. And culture at the end of the day is really an intelligence built into the practices of everyday human beings that they practice every day. Execution is an executional intelligence built into the practices of everyday humans that they practice every day. As you start thinking about creating a culture of strategy execution, really encourage you to have a look at my white paper, which is available in the link below, and it's also available on my website, which is www.jenniferkenny.com/execution. The paper is called Execution by Design, and it introduces you to these frameworks and introduces you to how to begin to start thinking about execution as a strategic asset, both for delivery on projects and as an asset for improving your culture and creating a culture of strategy execution. As you go forward with this, let me know how it goes for you, and I wish you the best of luck. Take care.